Battle Beast versus Lord Boros, two bloodthirsty combatants traveling the universe in search of a legendary fight. And now that they've found each other, well, who wins? And really, is this fight even close? So first thing I think we need to take a look at is their strength. Which one is stronger? Well, Battle Beast is really no joke in the strength department. The dude has been traveling the universe for years looking for a good fight, or someone who can compare to him. He hasn't found one. He's even been able to effortlessly plow through Ragnars or even Viltrumites. The guy's really never met his match or his equal until he fought against Thrag. And let me get this straight. Battle Beast is, for all intents and purposes, Thrag's complete equal. The two guys fought against each other for 4 days straight, in a fight that completely annihilated the planet they were fighting on. And even though Thrag won that fight, really don't think it's because Thrag is just any more powerful than Battle Beast. It's more Thrag just got lucky and was the one fortunate enough to survive. They say as much in the comic, and you can't tell me that the winner of a 4-day fight is really the one more powerful and not just the one more lucky, especially since Thrag nearly died from his injuries too, and would have if his followers didn't save him. Basically, you should be able to scale Battle Beast directly to Thrag, and Thrag has dominated against Thaddeus, Omni-Man, and Invincible before, like dominated. And those three guys are important because we can use the feat where they destroy the planet Viltrum, a planet considerably bigger, denser, and with much stronger gravity than the Earth. They destroyed that planet. That means two things. They were strong enough to combine to destroy the planet, obviously, and all of them were tough enough to survive the destruction of the planet. So while you can't scale them all up to planet level individually, you can scale them to at least moon level, especially since we've legit seen Invincible moving moons around before and pushing them out of orbit. And considering just how much Thrag dominated against them in their fights, I would argue that at this point in the series, he's as powerful as all three of them combined. Well, I think it's fair to say that Thrag is probably planet level himself. And since Battle Beast and Thrag can pretty much directly compare to each other, you can say that Battle Beast is planet level too. Told ya, the guy is strong. But so is Lord Boros. And it does depend on what form of Boros you're talking about here. He'll start off a fight in his energy suppressing armor, which keeps him safer but does keep him weaker. Then if that armor is destroyed or he gets out of the armor, well, you can expect that his stats will increase. Then in Boros' meteoric burst form, well, this form actually gives him greater stats than his body can literally handle, meaning that while he's actually more powerful than he's supposed to be, it's putting a bigger strain on his body. And it's really this last form that we kinda have to focus on. Because while Boros has been able to punch Saitama hard enough that Saitama actually notices the attack, him just noticing the attack isn't enough to suggest that you can beat Battle Beast. Not when Battle Beast took planet-destroying attacks for days straight. But Meteoric Burst Boros, well, he was able to kick Saitama so hard that he went flying straight into the moon at near relativistic speeds. Then with his final attack, Collapsing Star Roaring Cannon, well, Boros said that this attack will be able to ruin the surface of the Earth or send the planet to hell and take Saitama out with it. Now, we really don't know how true this is, because for one, Saitama survived the attack, and two, he countered the attack, so it didn't do nearly as much damage as Boros had promised. So who's stronger here? Who's got more power in their attacks? Well, I think it's Battle Beast. I'm gonna argue that he's planetary level because of his scaling off of Thrag. And while I guess you could argue Boros scales up to planetary level 2, more realistically he's multi-continental level. Battle Beast should be stronger. Now, who's more durable? Well, I think that's actually pretty even. Battle Beast is tough enough to survive attacks from Thrag, and did it for 4 days straight. And remember, Thrag was legit killing Viltrumites like Thaddeus and Omni-Man, 2 guys who are tough enough to survive planetary destruction. Thrag's punches do more damage than a planet blowing up, and Battle Beast took those punches for days on end. And plus, he started out the fight by injuring himself with his own blade to kinda even the fight. So Battle Beast did all that while he was already injured. He's got some crazy durability. On the other hand, while Lord Boros can take casual punches from Saitama and survive, the first guy to ever do that, the greatest thing for him is definitely his regenerative ability. He can take attacks from Saitama, and even if he gets hurt, even if his body is literally destroyed, well, he can just come right on back. He instantly regenerated after being reduced to just a blood splatter. Crazy. The only thing is that if he loses his energy throughout the fight, well, then his healing factor kinda goes with it. After he expanded all his energy with the collapsing star roaring cannon attack, Saitama was able to beat him, and this time he put him down for good. Battle Beast is probably innately tougher, but Lord Boros' healing factor will be very, very hard to overcome here. And then finally, who's the faster one out of the 2? Now, Boros might actually be sneaky fast. He's been able to blitz Saitama before, and it seemed to catch Saitama off guard, even though Saitama had just come across near light speed pitches and thought they were nothing more than a bad joke. So you could possibly argue that Lord Boros can move at light speed himself. At the very least, he's moving at faster than relativistic speeds. Meanwhile, Battle Beast is definitely light speed, and much, much faster than light speed too. And that's because of the scaling he gets from fighting with Viltrumites. Like, Omni-Man flew from Earth to the Virgo supercluster in just a week or 2. That's like millions of times faster than light. And other Viltrumites have definitely shown off light speed reactions too. It's been said that their combat speed and their travel speed are exactly the same. So fighting against a Viltrumite like this definitely shows that Battle Beast has light speed abilities, especially since we know that him and Thrag were moving across the planet faster than light as they were fighting. Battle Beast is 100% faster than Lord Boros. So who's ultimately winning here? Well, I think it's gotta be Battle Beast. He's way faster, he's stronger, and he's tough enough to take Boros' most powerful attacks. Considering his fight with Thrag, and that he's already survived planetary destruction before, Lord Boros is gonna need to tap into his meteoric burst form and unleash the collapsing star roaring cannon attack to even have a shot at injuring Battle Beast. And considering that the collapsing star roaring cannon attack is planet bursting at best, and Battle Beast has already survived planetary attacks, well, I'm gonna say that Battle Beast survives that attack too. And that negates Boros' healing factor, which gives Battle Beast the perfect opportunity to put him down once and for all. Battle Beast is gonna win this fight for sure. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.